Hi guys, now I need to learn like next year that my I need sleep. I need to take care of myself more. I need to give myself more balance. I need to be more positive. Like lately I've been just talking down, talking negative, and it's not good to talk negative all the time because you literally can manifest what you speak. So I just don't want to be negative all the time even though I'm going through something. Like if I'm going through something, I just make sure I just talk to somebody else about it, just so like I can get off some of the stress. Like, cause just me, holding it in is gonna hurt me more than letting it go. So I have a tendency to overwork myself. Like I did 70 hours last week, and then this week I did like another 40 to 50 hours this week. And I just like next week I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna have 2 days off next week, and it's Christmas, so I'm off on Thursday because it's Christmas, and then I'm taking Tuesday off, and I'll be fully off. But I just feel like if you do good in the world, the good things will come back to you. So I just try to treat everybody with respect. Even some people have their days, they have their bad days, and they put all that bad negative energy towards you, and it's almost like a test to see whether you're gonna react badly, or you're gonna be negative towards them, or you're just gonna be strong enough to just shield yourself from being the same way that they are. But working retail in this holiday season right now, it is like so stressful. It's so overwhelming. Like there's four people asking you for two, three different shoes, and you're running back and forth. You might not have one shoe. So now you have to look for another shoe. There's three kids and they don't know their size, or we don't have the shoe. So then it's a more difficult, process of getting them in and out. So you either have to order it online or you have to get multiple sizes. And it's just like I had this one family today where I had to get like almost damn near 7 to 8 shoes for them because they were just so unsure of the sizing. And then one of the kids weren't even paying attention. They were just watching the TV. So it made it even more difficult to help them because they're not paying attention, and I can't be there because I have to help other people at the same time. And it's so crazy in the mall because like the traffic going into the mall, and then I was trying to get lunch, and there's so much people, like it's so many people in just one area, and there's no space for you to even walk through, and it's just ridiculous. Like this holiday season is crazy, and the Nordstrom is so crazy, and there's no sales at all. Normally, there's like a 50% off or like 20% off. Some stores have, but Nordstrom had no sales, but yet it was the busiest store because normally that's like the first store you get to the mall, you go into, and then people make their way through the mall through Nordstrom. But it's just like it was pretty busy today. Not gonna lie, I did like a lot of steps today. I did at least 15,000 steps today. And I worked 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Literally 1 hour break. That's 9 hours. 9 to 5 is 8 hours, but I just did nine. And I feel exhausted, man. Like I had one of the longest days ever. Like, and I was getting tired. Like I was feeling sleepy because I just haven't took a break. One of my coworkers called out because they weren't feeling well. So like I'm like, oh man, like you mean to tell me now I gotta do extra because you didn't want to come? And it's just like uh, and then you gotta deal with returns too. Returns coming in. You gotta help people at the same time. You gotta do purchases at the same time. It's just all that mixed in. With returns, you gotta go bring it back. It's too much. It's just, and the mall is so hectic. Like there's no parking, so you cannot find a parking space, and it's just like people are literally fighting for parking spaces. It's just so mad, bro. It's just like, but today killed me. Like I'm just so exhausted, bro. It's just like get some rest. Like that's pretty much the only thing I could do is just go home, go sleep, and then I gotta be up at work tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. to go 6 a.m. to 2, and then I gotta do a double shift. And I'm thinking like I should just cut my shift in half from 6 a.m. to 12 and just go home, go take a nap before work, and then rest, and then go back at it again for another 6 to 8 hours because it gets tiring. I don't want to do 16 hours tomorrow because doing 16 hours is going to be too much. gonna be too much on the body. I want to take it easy next week, and plus it's gonna be a Monday, so I don't want to have a bad day at the gym and then bring that bad energy to the mall. I just want to chill out and rest because it's too much. You got to deal with multiple personalities, and it's just like some people are nice, some people are not, some people they ignore you, but you just got to be professional at all times. But it's like retail is no joke, and plus you do all this work, you don't get paid a lot, and it makes you feel like god damn, like if you're not home, if you're not at work, you're at home doing nothing, you don't get paid at all. But when you're at work, you're so exhausted, you do all this work and you still don't even get paid much. It's like, and just imagine how much the businesses itself is making. You're making just a fraction of what the store is making. It's just like it's a lot, You know, I haven't had a day off like, consistently. But it's just like once like January hits, like I want to start taking like a week off and just work on my YouTube, like just do YouTube videos and just figure out something that I could do to make views because at this point I don't have time to sit here and play Fortnite because Fortnite doesn't pay the bills, and Fortnite doesn't play, it doesn't get much views. So it's like I have to figure out something else, but it's been tough. It's been you know, this is why I want to surround myself with more people that are, uplifting, motivating, and just, have a different mindset about just working in general. Because lately I've been feeling lost in life a little bit because it's just like all I do is work. All I do is work and I come home and I sleep. It gets repetitive to the point where it's like you don't want to work as much anymore because the money don't even seem worth it. And at the same time, it's like you're working, but like you can't even reward yourself because you're always working and you're always tired. And it's like you have to take rest. If you don't take rest, then your body's gonna shut down. Once it shuts down, then it's gonna take too long for it to recover again. So it's like that's how I'm feeling right now, and that's why I'm starting to give myself balance. Like my New Year's resolution is to give myself as much balance as I can because I had an anxiety attack before at work, and I think like one day like my back just like I had like the worst pain ever, and like it was to the point where I had to sit down, like, and I don't know what that was about, but hey, it happens. But like I just don't want that to happen to me at another job. So I just want to start taking care of myself, taking care of my body, taking care of my mind. Start going to the gym again because I've been slacking with the gym because I just haven't had time to go to the gym because of work so much. Haven't even had time to get a haircut lately because I just been working so much, and I just the barbershop be busy, and then I don't have time to sit in the barbershop all day. It's just like a waste of my time just sitting in the barbershop, you know, hearing them argue about nothing. So it's just like I just been working, but yeah, I just been working nonstop, and I really need to chill out a bit because I feel like it's just not worth it anymore. Especially with the minimum wage that I get, like doing all these hours. Like, yeah, I feel like 70 hours is a bit much. Like that's a bit drag. Like yeah, I could do 50, 60. 60 is too much. 70 is overboard, but 50 should be like the sweet spot of me to work. But me doing 70 hours a week, because realistically, you have 135 hours throughout the whole week for you to use. But doing all that, especially for minimum wage and no overtime, like it's not even worth it. And plus, you have no time to even spend the money, so it's like no point. But I'm gonna pray more this year, give myself some time to think, give myself some energy, sleep more so I'm not feeling tired at work during the day because I'm literally overworking myself to the point where I have to sleep. But yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. Let's go.